At the impact of SafeMoon with Simplex partnerships, and of course the other news regarding Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market. Of course, latest news as always. Welcome to InvestDesk, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, daily news, updates, and forecasts. My name is Syed, and we are going to be talking about SafeMoon primarily regarding the Simplex partnership and the impact of the partnership on, of course, price, right, as we move forward, because we're looking at SafeMoon price being horizontal, right, pretty much in the same ballpark as 5044, within the same range, even though it dropped as Bitcoin dropped, right? The whole crypto market kind of went down the last few days, but it's bouncing back up, which is super cool. So welcome back to InvestDesk. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be taking a look at not only the crypto market, but some exciting news ahead. The market is rebounding because you see in the last 24 hours, the percentages are all in green, guys, for every crypto pretty much, right? If I scroll down, you will see majority of the cryptos in green for the last 24 hours. And that is a great sign for market recovery. And of course, Bitcoin was almost way up to 40,000, almost hit, but it's back to 38, 37. And Ethereum is up, Tether, BNB, Cardano, and of course our Dogecoin is way up 34 cents, 33.79 at this point, and it's going to continue to grow up. But more importantly, let's dive into the Simplex partnership with SafeMoon. SafeMoon currently is at 0.50 and then 4435, which is pretty steady with a 2.586 billion market cap. It was all the way up to 4 billion because the price was all the way up to 0.8. All-time high was even higher. But because of course, all the crypto market going down, it also affected all the rest of the cryptos. But things are changing, guys. Lots and lots of happening. Elon Musk, of course, jumping into the game, talking to all of the rest of the Bitcoins holders and not holders, but partners, and all these big people are, of course, who are big investors in Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're all getting together and kind of taking a look at the real battle is between fiat and crypto, anyways. And I did a video on that, so if you want to go check that out, please do so. All right, let's jump into SafeMoon and then the Simplex. Simplex.com is basically the fiat crypto infrastructure for the entire world. But more importantly, what is the impact of partnering with Simplex? So once SafeMoon, is partnered with Simplex, what's going to happen, right? What are we looking at? Well, first, the key point here is that Simplex is a licensed financial institution. All right, so that's something is pretty cool. So if you're a licensed financial institution, that saves a lot, especially within the European framework, and that's important. So the second impact that I see happening here, before I talk about the second impact, let me quickly set up my chart or chat here. So welcome, guys. Nice to always see you here, every one of you. Thanks so much for tuning in. InvestDesk, always bringing you the latest news, updates, forecast, and of course, research. So we're talking about Simplex and SafeMoon partnership. So this is the website for Simplex.com. And like I said, the first important aspect is that it's a licensed financial institution. So SafeMoon getting on Simplex is a good thing. Second, more importantly, the network of partners to accept like MasterCard, Visa, Apple Pay, Swift, that's all done by Simplex with zero risk, high conversion rates, and of course 45 plus cryptocurrencies through their partners. So based on their website, they have a lot, but I know there were some reviews that I was reading a couple of days ago about Simplex, and people were saying, well, it's too expensive or their fees are too high. Sometimes the support is not also well. Of course, they have a help feature here. I know one of my colleagues, he tried with Simplex, and of course, and also with Paybase. I think it was pretty comfortable with Paybase, but nevertheless, Simplex is also very, very powerful because not only it's a licensed financial institution, but also allows easy access to buying. And SafeMoon is going to place a buy button on their website, hopefully soon, right? Because right now, if you click on buy now, it takes you to other exchanges and gives you the details on how to buy on PancakeSwap and other exchanges, other markets. But once the buy button is placed on SafeMoon website, it may be very easy to buy SafeMoon. With just click of a button, takes you to the Simplex site, and boom, you can pay or buy with US dollars. So that's some exciting news right there. And the reason, the impact really is that it's just like anything. If you make things easier, people will buy more because they don't have to go through all of the hurdles, because most of the investors, by the way, are non-technical people, guys, right? I mean, we're technical enough to understand how the technology works and, of course, all of that. But there are many, many people out there who have no idea how to go about investing in crypto markets. We also need to, of course, educate them, and InvestDesk does this. Of course, there are many, many other individuals also helping everyone out. So SafeMoon definitely is going to have a large impact just by partnering with Simplex. So hold on to your horses. They're going to place a buy button right on the website, and boom, we are going to see some increased volume, and not to mention additional exchanges that SafeMoon will be listed on. And of course, we already know that SafeMoon is already working on its own exchange with its own tokenomics. So the AMA last week, or last Sunday rather, was absolutely wonderful. We had some great updates for SafeMoon project, where they're going, where they're heading. And next week there will be no AMA because the team is traveling. John and Jack both are traveling, and of course trying to partner with other exchanges. I'm sure they have a very, very busy schedule, guys, right? So definitely a big shout out to the SafeMoon team, dedicating themselves to this project, not only making this project successful, but 2.2 million holders in just 3 months is just, yeah, it's crazy, right? So we can't talk about this enough. All right, so yeah, that's the update on SafeMoon. I'm just going to run through the updates, guys. I'm going to keep it short live stream today because I have some other work, and this week is kind of busy for me anyways because of my other projects that I'm working on. So I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. All right, so this is SafeMoon, and of course I was on Simplex website. You can take a look at that, and I'm sure many of you already know this, but Simplex is also introducing banking. So if I click on Simplex banking, anyone, anywhere, on ramps with any fiat currency to buy any crypto assets. And you can open up a free bank account right here on the Simplex website. No hassles, no problems. Well, that's what they say. I've not personally used it. So if you've used it, let me know in comments if you've actually used their service before. And yeah, what do you think? Just let me know if you have actually used Simplex before. I've personally not used it yet. All right. So yeah, that's Simplex. So I think that'll be super cool because you can simply buy crypto or you can sell crypto also. And that's the easiest way to get into buying SafeMoon. So overall, I think that's going to be a big boost for SafeMoon, more volume. And of course, the market also, the timing is I think is pretty cool because the market is recovering, which is nice. Of course, we see that happening on CoinMarketCap. Look at the 24-hour last 24 hours, everything is in green, right? So Bitcoin is up 0.38%, Ethereum is up 2%, Dogecoin is up about 4% or so, Cardano 3%, and so on. So all of these, pretty much all cryptos, with the exception of a few, are in the green for the last 24 hours. And as we move forward, hopefully this is going to also increase in the 7-day percentage as well. All right, so that's the main two reasons why Simplex is going to be very, very effective for SafeMoon moving forward, because easy access to SafeMoon, you can buy it easily, It's a licensed financial institution, it's credible, right? And of course, now they have their own banking as well. So that's a big thing for SafeMoon. But more important, the third factor that I think is just kind of read between the lines thing, where once SafeMoon gets partnered with the Gambia, which is a country where SafeMoon is working with, so that they can offer SafeMoon as a cryptocurrency within the country. That's, West African country, Gambia. It's bordered with Senegal, and all these countries in Africa. By the way, Africa is huge. It's really, really the innovating, hub of innovation rather, because that's really shows the progressiveness of the African continent, and I think is very commendable, because even the nations like U.S. or Europe, I think it's African countries are way beyond what they're thinking, right? So once SafeMoon partners with that particular country, the Gambia, of course, that's going to be a huge thing. And with Simplex adding, partnering with SafeMoon is going to make it even easier for those countries to get into SafeMoon. So that was the third, and of course, a very important point in terms of partnerships with SafeMoon and Simplex. All right, so let's see. El McCann says we use it on Trust Wallet. Perfect. That's, I don't know if you're talking about SafeMoon or talking about Simplex, but yeah, El McCann, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right, with Simplex, always get my coins pretty quick. This is Sarah Caravan. Thank you for your comment. I can go to the website when it shows Trust Wallet not available to buy BNB, and can still usually buy there. Yeah, there you go. So thank you for your insight and letting everyone know about your experience with Simplex. So yeah, overall, I think that's going to be pretty cool, because it's going to be a big edge. All right. So this is the fiat crypto infrastructure for the entire world. Perfect. That's the one of the three factors that I felt that I wanted to bring that to you guys. So this is SafeMoon at 4374. That's where it's kind of moving. More price moving sideways on a 4-hourly chart. Hopefully there's going to be a big breakout with the new updates coming, whether it's in the next few days or in the next week. And of course, the market also going up once again in the next few days. So definitely watch out for, I wouldn't be surprised if there are new all-time highs, guys, in the next few weeks once the ball starts rolling and we are in the bull market. But I think we're still in the bull market anyways. All right, so here's a chart for SafeMoon, and we see the price here. Kind of like overall, if I zoom out a little bit, you will see it better. That's what's happening here with the price at 44088, right? And yes, we need a breakout. It's just a matter of time when we actually get that huge breakout, either with additional exchanges that are in the pipeline or with Simplex partnership, or with the Africa. And of course, yeah, I forgot to mention there's on the 15th, on I think June 15th, SafeMoon is going to be issuing a card, right, that we can use, and there will be no 10% fee once you use that card. So that is also pretty exciting. That is also very exciting, because all of these pieces of puzzles, guys, I call them pieces of puzzles, but it's like a jigsaw puzzle, right? So SafeMoon seems to be working on many projects, right? Small projects, and boom, one day they're all going to fit together and it's going to drive the price like crazy. That's just what my thought is, the way I see it, on how SafeMoon teams are actually working on each of these pieces, and hopefully in the near future, in the next month or two, maybe 3 months or 6 months or so, they are all going to come together, which is going to increase or take the project to the next level. All right, so this is SafeMoon. Let's take a look at our Dogecoin. Of course, Dogecoin is at 34 cents, so definitely up from last time. It went all the way down to 28 cents, right? All-time high was about 75 cents, so it's at 34 cents, which is not bad. And of course, considering when we got into it, it was at 4.5 to 5 cents. So we're super happy for Dogecoin. Many new things happening with Dogecoin. Elon Musk talking to developers, trying to set the stage, as I call it, right? He's just setting the stage, guys. Once Dogecoin is on Coinbase, which hopefully will be in the next couple of weeks now, because they said 4 to 6 weeks, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, something like that. So hopefully Dogecoin will jump up on Coinbase in the next few weeks or so. And that's when the show will start, guys. So hold on to your horses. There you go. Keep that in mind. So as far as technicals are concerned for Dogecoin, of course, it's neutral. The other technicals, if I were to click on that, let's take a look at the oscillators. And of course, neutral. The summary is a sell, and moving averages are also indicating a sell. But we're not seeing that. We're still seeing a steady 34 cents for Dogecoin. That's pretty cool. All right, so another chart I want to show you before I move on to our third crypto asset and some other news. This is Dogecoin bullish, bias long. This is about 17. There was one more. I think that was it. Let's see. Just give me a moment here. I'm going to go ahead and... All right. I think that was it. Yeah, this one. So Dogecoin bullish bias, still long. It's still at 38 cents, right? It may drop to about less than 30, which it did last couple of days ago. But hopefully, as it moves forwards, right, that's what we see, moving up to about 50 cents. And if it breaks the 50-cent barrier, it's going to jump up to, of course, the next all-time high, which is 75 cents, and eventually to $1. And we know that it is going to be one of these days that's going to hit $1, right? And that day would be when, in my humble opinion, of course, as always, when Dogecoin gets on Coinbase and Elon Musk buys more Dogecoin, if he hasn't already, but he's going to buy more Dogecoin, he's going to drive the price up to $1. That's what's going to happen. So keep that in mind, guys. All right, so this is Dogecoin, which is our second crypto, and of course, before I jump into our third crypto, tweets here, what's going on. Twitter handle, by the way, is @_invest_desk. So if you want to check that out and follow, that's much appreciated. Thank you so much. So here's John Kearney, the CEO of SafeMoon, talking about excited to have you as partners. This is again SafeMoon and Simplex, which is SafeMoon is the evolution. And the other news quickly I wanted to talk about is ARK buys $20 million worth of Bitcoin. This is Cathie Wood. I think I've covered that in the last couple of streams. She's very, very bullish on Bitcoin. She thinks it's going to go up to almost $500,000. And that's crazy. But hey, that's it. Her company invested $20 million in Bitcoin, which is, that's pretty substantial, right? So I'm sure they have this, analysts working on, crypto analysts working on markets. I'm sure she has a whole team. After all of that, that's when they decided that they will invest in Bitcoin. So if I open this kind of news up and just kind of go through it. So we know that the ARK Cryptocurrency US Fund LLC requires a minimum investment of $1 million, with its raising this near $20 million from 12 investors, according to Kellen Carter, the Chief Compliance Officer at ARK Invest, right? So Cathie Wood is the CEO of ARK Investment, has maintained that Bitcoin will likely rise this dip, which we saw 50% fall. So I don't know, this is pretty huge news. I wanted to get that out of the way. Let's see, other notifications that we have, and I think that's it for the news that we have. And let's talk about SafeMoon partners with Simplex. I already talked about this. This is the world's leading fiat crypto infrastructure, now offers integrated SafeMoon wallet and growing army of SafeMoon crypto investors. So with SafeMoon wallet, SafeMoon card coming up in the next couple of weeks, right? On June 15th, that's the beta version of the wallet also. It's going to be all integrated into one solid project moving forward. So keep that in mind. In the next couple of weeks are pretty critical, right? In terms of massive SafeMoon growth and explosion as we see it, guys, right? Not to mention all these exchanges that SafeMoon is going to be integrating with, and the tokenomics, the reflections, the passive income that we're getting just by holding SafeMoon. All right, so that's the news. And of course, we have a Bitcoin price. This is market bounces back after Elon Musk proposes a green mining solution. So this is really the key, right? Because we know that last week Tesla said that not going to be using Bitcoin because of environmental concerns. And then, of course, the prices kind of go down. Then the China factor came in, sort of like banning cryptocurrency, but not really banning cryptocurrency. You can't ban cryptocurrency, guys. But in any case, that kind of, drove down the market sentiment and people started to sell. All of that happened last week, or in the last few days, rather. And then boom, Elon Musk back in the picture, proposes now a green mining solution, brings up Dogecoin, talks to the Dogecoin developer, is still talking to the Dogecoin developers. Tesla is not selling Bitcoin, and ARK Investments buying more Bitcoin, right? Things are shifting, right? This is just the correction that is happening, guys. And yes, there's a big players. I mean, hey, I'm not even close, right? Yeah, not even close, like I say it. But definitely, this is huge, because what Elon Musk is proposing, a green mining solution. And major cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Cardano, and Dogecoin, they're up 10 to 25% in the last 24 hours, and we see that happening as well. So this is the latest news about Bitcoin and, of course, the crypto assets that we have at InvestDesk. And finally, we have our Promise token, which is, of course, is the world's first BEP20 token based on trust. And they guarantee a continuously increasing price because everyone who holds a promise makes a promise to hold it for 15 days. But guess what, guys? Yeah, people don't hold their promises. They sell when the price goes up. They don't want to hold it for 15 days. But the change in the last 24 hours for Promise token is about 80%. So with the market recovery, this is also slowly growing. The holders kind of grew in the beginning pretty fast, but now they're at over 12,000, 13,000 holders, which is still small as if you compare to other cryptos, but huge success for Promise token in the short amount of the time that it's just new. Promise token is just new, right? A couple of weeks or 3 weeks old. So the team is great. They're now getting more responsive, right? More and more responsive on Telegram. You can talk to the team. They opened up a community chat, and they're following their roadmap. You can also talk to the dev team. I also ping them once in a while, just kind of ask them questions, and they respond, which is kind of cool. So Promise token, of course, is still in the picture, even though initially there was a big spike and then, of course, a big downfall. Whale sold, and everyone kind of panicked, and that's normal. That's crypto, guys. Like I say, crypto is a crazy world. But they'll be coming up with the wall of honor and wall of shame. If people sell before 15 days, their name will be entered on the wall of shame. If not, they will be honored. And that's the idea. I think the team needs to kind of speed up on this process so we can see who needs to be honored and who needs to be on the wall of shame, right? All right, but that's the deal behind Promise token. So we only invested, or InvestDesk, I only added, a few $1,000s in Promise token, but we're doing okay. If you look at the chart for Promise token, the price is at about 60772, even though it lost a zero, right, in the beginning, but of course it added back a zero. But of course, it's recovery, slow, like with any other cryptos. The rest of the market is also recovering, and so is Promise as well. All right, so this Promise token, and of course, lastly, before I end the stream, a couple of more news. I talked about this. Elon Musk reveals why he's backing Dogecoin over Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others after his surprise call for upgrade ideas sends its price sharply higher. So that's the headlines. And we know that Dogecoin is one of the favorite for Elon Musk. And that's what he's going to do, guys. He's going to buy Dogecoin. All right. So this article in Forbes says that Elon Musk, the Tesla chief executive who sent Bitcoin price on a roller coaster this year, has continued his potentially ironic support of the joke Bitcoin rival Dogecoin. And we know that. We know he loves Dogecoin, right? So curious are what your thoughts on Ethereum 2.0, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, IOTA, and others that are trying to scale with lower fees. Asked Dave Lee, a YouTuber and Tesla investor. What makes you choose Doge over them? And Elon Musk replied, Dogecoin has dogs and memes, where the others do not. I mean, that's kind of cute, but hey, that's not a real answer. So the cryptocurrency market has been flooded with digital tokens looking to improve on Bitcoin over the last few years, with rivals to Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin. And that makes sense, right? Being challenged by alternatives that promise lower fees, faster transaction times, and improve efficiency. And Dogecoin does that, right? There's faster transaction time, less than a minute. Of course, it's an inflationary designed cryptocurrency as compared to Bitcoin, which is deflationary. And I've covered that way early on, last couple of weeks. You can go definitely check that out. So, and that's really what we're looking at. Someone suggested changing Dogecoin fees based on the phases of the moon, which is pretty awesome, Musk added, telling one of the other Twitter user, Dogecoin developers, told him they would appreciate the help. So we see all these things that are happening with Dogecoin and how Elon Musk is actually working to get it into the mainstream. And that's what's happening, right? So that's what's going to drive Dogecoin's price to $1. All right, so that's what I have here for the updates. Let me get some quick comments here regarding SafeMoon, Promise Token, or Dogecoin, or Bitcoin, or any other questions. Please post in the comment area. I go through all my comments and definitely respond to all of your questions because Invest Ask. The purpose of this channel, of course, is to bring you the latest news, updates, and forecasts, and of course, research. So the markets are recovering. It's Tuesday, which is an awesome afternoon. Summer is here, and yeah, we're having a great time. Hopefully the crypto market is bouncing back because the last few days or last week or so was pretty rough, guys, right? On all of us. And everything was kind of quiet. Twitter was quiet, right? Reddit was quiet. Everyone was kind of hiding, right? Yeah, something like that, right? But now market is recovering, so we are definitely working on it. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Just wanted to cover the impact of Simplex partnership with SafeMoon and some exciting updates for SafeMoon. So watch out in the next couple of weeks. Will be huge. And of course, we also talked about Dogecoin and Promise Token, along with some huge updates. So the entire crypto market, right, as we see, is kind of not only correcting itself, but it seems like it is adjusting for the next blowout, right? That's what I see it. That's how I see it. And Elon Musk is definitely a driver behind all of this in one form or the other, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Dogecoin, or trying to compete with Ethereum perhaps, or Cardano, right? So yeah, there's a whole thing's shifting, and not to mention these institutional investors, right? Hedge funds and other big shots also getting into the crypto world and trying to, find their own positions. So that's my kind of overall thought about the entire crypto market. All right. So yeah, thanks so much, guys. Thank you for your support. And of course, as always, thank you all for the support and super chats, super stickers, or whatever it is, however you want to support it. Perfect. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe and of course, smash that like button because I have not said that yet, right? Yeah, smash that like button before you go. And of course, the bell notification so you get notified every single time there is some breaking news, research, daily news, updates, and forecasts. My name is Syed, and I will see you guys tomorrow with some more exciting